Oh. I feel like I should sing a song to get this started. No? No. In the words of Gloria Gaynor, go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. I don't know the one. So welcome, welcome. My name's Keeley Taverner, and I'm a psychotherapist. Now, what's the first thing you think when you hear the word psychotherapist? Body, mind, spirit. What's that mean, girl? What was that? You admit, someone's a bit, yeah, I know. We get a bad press, don't we? So, I'm really passionate about helping people understand why they love narcissists. Now, who in the room has loved a narcissist? Come on. Yeah. What was it like? Eh? A living nightmare. It's like Polly put the kettle on. It's on again, it's off again. You know what you need to do, but we struggle to do what we need to do. Now, why is this? What is that all about? Now, my journey into psychotherapy began because I thought I could turn a bad man good. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody thought you could make a wrong and a good one? If I did enough, tried enough, shaved enough, Victoria's Secrets enough, you know what I'm saying? If I could shake my shilling, nipple tassels, heels, you know what I'm saying? I thought I could convert a man. I thought I was a miracle worker. He schooled me, he did. He's on to the next victim, bless her soul. But I can give her a discount for therapy when she's ready. I tell her main straights. I said, sister, I know exactly what you're going through. Trust me. Now ladies, it's not only in the love section where narcissists impact us. Hands up if it's your mother. Yes, I see you back there. If your sister, your cousin, your brother-in-law, yeah, your dad, eh? But you're not sure, it might be neurodiversity, it might be a bit of autism, but emotionally, you just don't get it, do we? And what do we do, people pleasers in the place? Come on, you go above and beyond this, didn't you? Hey? You keep giving, didn't you? And then what happens? Hey, who grinds teeth? Yeah? You've been to the dentist, didn't you? What'd they tell you? Gum shields. Yeah, they just tell me to floss now because I got rid. You just got to floss, you know what I mean? Who blocks, unblocks, blocks, unblocks, archives conversations? Hey? Who's spying on the old socials? Sneaking a peek? Hey? We do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves, empaths. Now, one of the reasons it's so very difficult to break the cycle is because some of you are stigmatized. Sorry, not sorry. You can laugh, darling. Go on, girl. We are. Come on, once the lady flower flutters. Come on, girls, it's Friday night. Some of us are going to be lonely tonight, aren't we? You know you shouldn't, innit? It's like a drive-through McDonald's. You know you shouldn't, innit? Eh? Just a cheeky one, innit? Some of us think we'll be in and out. No, it's just a sex. But it's not. It's a very complex relationship. And my ambition is to make the trauma I went through with my daughter's dad beneficial to me. Now isn't that turning advantage, making adversity advantageable? Many of us, we love too much, we give too much, we go above and beyond. Now if you are still researching narcissism, Any Dr. Ramley fans in the place? Yeah? I see your sister. She's doing good. I don't know who messed with her. I don't know who messed with her. But she is annoyed. She is annoying. She's doing well. I need to catch her algorithm. Change my life. Dr. Ramley. Oh, she's on YouTube. No, follow me, darling. Don't worry about her. You go in there. You scan me, darling. Don't worry about her. I'm not introducing you to my competition. Yeah? Oh, him. Keeley Taverner. Scan the barcode, darling. Scan the barcode. You see, because I've got to help my people pleasers. It's not about them. It's never about them. It's always about you. And the biggest problem you have, apart from the lady flower that flutters on a Friday night when you're feeling a little bit lonely, and the Jackie Daniels has got in the place. Not easy, is it? Step away from the device, step away from the device. You see, one of your biggest challenges is, you've got a fantasy in your mind's eye of how it should be. Hallelujah, we're going to church. Can you stamp your feet? Tell your sister next to you. Amen. I see you. It's true. Now what we have to do is we have to work out what is the fantasy in your mind's eye of how it should be. Your fantasy for your relationship is what is keeping you in bondage. And I'm not talking what you bought online. I see you with your discreet packaging, eh? Whips and chains, shackles, use it, gobstoppers, yeah? You've got to look at what is the fantasy in your mind's eye of how Big Dick Derek should be. Or your mum, or your boss. Am I lying? I ain't lying. Yeah? Unicorn, lollipops and rainbows. You have a beautiful vision of how it should be. Now I don't care if you do your downward dog. What's another one they use? What they do? Downward dog. Cobra, another one. Come on, me. The baby, right? You can yoga all you like. You can shake your shimmy your chakra. You can put your crystals in your front, your back, your boobs. You can get the ring, the earrings, the necklace, and the matching bracelet. It ain't gonna do it. You can Reiki all you like. Love a bit of Reiki. You can meditate till the cars come on. But we gotta look at what is your fantasy in your mind's eye. Because as long as the fantasy in your mind's eye of how it should be is gonna drive your behavior. And what you're gonna do is have an inconvenient problem with reality. And then you're gonna say, why does he treat me like this? Why do they treat me like this? Why do you think they treat me like this? Because you allow them to. So why do we stay? It's normal. It's normal. There's something familiar about it. So I don't care what slogans we wear across our breast that says be unapologetic, be authentically you. You know what I'm saying? And you got the matching water bottle and you've subscribed, didn't you? You know what it's like. Come on, yeah. It's not working for you. And the biggest problem is the empath's ego. You thought egos was just for narcissists, didn't ya? Eh? You little people pleaser, eh? Going above and beyond. Giving wonderful presents, didn't ya? You give lovely presents. And then what do you get back in return? Baileys and Huel, 3 for 2 from Boots. Like you got a dry heel problem. You know what I'm saying? What's it? You get back crumbs, people. You get back crumbs. I've told them. I send a link. Empaths, you don't ask for what you need. you find it very difficult to ask for what you need. Why? Because you're so busy people pleasing. That's why you've got all that heel cream in your bathroom. What do you want for your birthday? Oh, nothing. It's no, don't worry. No heel cream. And not even branded one. You have to ask for what you need. This is making sense to people. You have to learn to use the voice. People pay me their hard-earned money and they think they're going to come and talk to me about what Big Dick Derek did in 1985. I said, lady, you're boring me. I can't do it. I've got to tell her. Someone's got to tell her. I say, it's not about Big Dick Derek, darling. Why do you allow it? One, we allow it because we have a fantasy in the mind's eye. Let me hear you say fantasy. Two, you don't want to let it go. Huh? That's your ego. Elsa. Who knows Elsa? Let it go. Let it go. You see? You don't want to let it go. So what do? You holding on. And reading more, researching more, and going round in vicious cycles. Am I lying? Plus, you don't ask for what you need. Is it no wonder we get crumbs? Plus, you know this already, you need the validation. These are the things that keep us in bondage. And then you want to come and talk to Key and say, Key, why do they treat me like that? Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly why. You have a fantasy in your mind's eye of how it should be. You don't ask for what you want. And as much as you've read about boundaries, the Sinbad pants on and the natural shoes. Shake the shimmy. What do they call that one there? You're smudging your house, you're smudging all around the house. Smudge the bad vibes, smudge the bad vibes. But you unblocked. Okay, we're back together, okay. How did that happen? Well, I said the lady flower fluttered, didn't she? Yeah, with the Jackie Daniels. Anyway, I digress. You're too damn agreeable. And as much as you know about boundaries, you can't put them in place. Why can't you put your boundaries in place, people? Because you know some of them are telling you some Jack and Nori stories. Hell. My daughter's dad should have died of cancer about 5 times already. 5! Fuck, I still going pregnant in the world. Sorry, not sorry. You've got to speak it as it is, you know what I'm saying? Like 5. Revenge is sweet. You can't sit with the guilt, girls. You know what I'm saying? You put a boundary in place. Ooh! You're contorted. You feel so bad. Oh, so selfish. I'm saying, go on, Sandra. Run with it, girl. You got to befriend the guilt. Make guilt your friend. Visualize it. Give it a name. Befriend. Guilt is your friend. Because if you don't learn to sit with guilt, what will happen to our precious lives? You become like Churchill the dog. And you become a soft touch. The doormat. Who's felt like a doormat? Give me a wink, give me a look, give me a nod. I know, not us. The others out there. It's not us, is it? It's not us. How about doing for time, Shell?
15.
Thank you. That's I love this. So you have to be mindful As Michael Jackson says, I know it's a bit controversial, but the songs are good. You got to start looking at the woman in the mirror. Yeah. What if I told you it's not them? And I've got a special place in my heart for the people who it's your mum and your dad. That ain't no joke, is it, sister? When it's your mother and your father's, listen, when you're raised by one, our people pleasing is no joke. We have no needs. So when you end up marrying a selfish one, you've already been primed. Your parents geared you up already. And then what happens? You know, so many of my clients end up, because they've been to the doctor. I'm tired all the time. Anyone have that? Just tired. I think I need to get my bloods done. Nothing wrong with your bloods, girl. Your bloods are doing fine. Yeah. Look at the IBS. Can't seem to do a number 2 anymore. Been to the doctor. If you've got a good doctor, they say, I think you need to go and see Keeley. Because there's a reason you can't poo-poo. Because you're dealing with shit. Am I lying? Now we have to get to a point in our life. You see what I'm saying, curly hair sister? I see the pony going, sis. What are you using on them girls? It's no joke, is it? That's another talk. Mixed race girls and curls ain't no joke. I'll tell you that. Curls is no joke. Right? Hey, you know. Right? I digress. But you see, you have to become conscious. Your need to please is meeting a need in you. Should we go deep? See, there's a part of you. I know you're like your Gucci, your Prada, and you got your Range Rover, and when you reverse, you can see back of you, right? Living the best life, you know what I'm saying? Big up all the Rolex watches in there, eh? Who's got a Tesla outside? Come on. Eh? Who's got the butler sinks in their house, Iaga? You see, no matter what you buy, it ain't gonna touch the sides. Because some of us, there's a part of us that believes we're not lovable. There's a part of us that never feels good enough. There's a part of us that thinks we'll be abandoned. Am I lying? Where's the laughter? Come on, man. I'm feeding off you guys. We're not lovable, we're not good enough, and we're being abandoned. Am I lying? And that is one of the most fundamental aspects of the dynamics that keep you in that cycle. And it's unconscious, and we don't know it. And that's why people pay me and sit with me, and they're all in their head. I had to say to a lady this week, bless her soul, like as soon as I saw it, you know, like they come in the room and then, alright. No, I said, what's wrong? I'm fine. I said, listen, I know you long enough now. She's back in the loop, it's alright. You can't judge. You don't judge people. This is why we need specialist therapists who deal with this. Because you can't tell your friends. After a while, don't your friends start to go, having my head in. Yeah. It's annoying, isn't it? Because no one gets it. We need safe people to tell about these dynamics. Because it's no joke. Because fundamentally, what we truly want, whether you're caught up with a narcissist, and it's your mum, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your boss, is we want to feel like we are valued, and that we matter, and that we are of worth. Am I lying? And what did they teach you? That you're not. So what do you do? Let me please some more. Let me bake a cake. Let me get shaved. Let me go on a diet. More so in the therapy rooms, let me get my lips done, my bum done, my breast done, my thigh gap done, my thighs done. You should get me to come and see me, girl. I've got to put up my rates. Face lift, bum lift. Am I lying? We're doing a lot of stuff on the exterior, but not on the interior. Fundamentally, if you're dealing with a narcissist, we are looking at your shadows. Are we familiar with shadows? We're looking at the darker side of our personality, and actually what they're tapping into is the parts of us that we don't like. You know what I'm saying, sister? Hands up. For the curls, for the curls. We're doing it for the curls only, sister. Oh, you got curls. Your curls are there, your curls are there. I know your curls aren't there. Yes. Hey, come on, for the curls. No discrimination, it's inclusive, but curls is a different. You got curls? Oh, that's a curl, yeah. It's a colour curl. We're inclusive here. You know what I'm saying? It's no joke. Fundamentally, not always, because I know some people think they've always had a perfect childhood. Can't get to the mummy and daddy stuff too quick, they get a bit, no! Had a perfect childhood, me, think, okay. Leave that one for 5 weeks. But someone, somewhere in our timeline, didn't give us the love we deserved, am I lying? Can I get a nod? Can I get a wink? Can I get a whoop? Can I get a Mexican wing? There we go. There. And so until we really unpick that, sorry, we got to do the work. You know what I'm saying, sis? We got to do the work, innit? High five, innit? You could do your Reiki all your life, but we ain't getting deep. You know what I'm saying? I need a massage. No, you don't. You don't need another massage. You know what I'm saying? That woman's built her house off of you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Thing out the back, she's driving the range. You need another massage. What do you mean? Tell you about yourself nicely. Not backwards, they're coming forwards. Raised on a council estate. Any people here experience a bit of social mobility? Hey, come on, don't be proud. Come on. Come on. You run out of sugar in my house, you go and knock Bev next door. Now I live in the suburbs. Gotta go shop. Can't borrow your mate's hairdresser next door. Don't look right, does it? Don't look right. But hey, this is the importance of looking into our roots to understand the dynamics of what is going on. Because if you don't understand, you're only going to be hitting it at this behavioural level, right? You know the CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, behaviour. It's not that easy. You can do your meditation, your yoga, but you're not going to get underneath the stuff. When you get underneath the stuff, you know what I'm saying, ladies, isn't it? It's like your house, isn't it? You can give it a surface clean, but sometimes you know you've got to put on the gloves and spend a good day, innit? You know what I'm saying? Getting in all the little, we need a deep clean here. That's what I help people to do. So when they go off and live their life, look, fundamentally, people think I'm about narcissism. It's not. It's about your potential. Because so many of you have given so much, you have abandoned dreams and aspirations that are totally neglected. Am I lying? So you live a mediocre life. Who's living a mediocre life? Yeah, you're mediocre. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, I don't want to be mediocre. You know what I'm saying? Because there's potential in you. If you channeled all that energy away from Big Dick Derek, who knows who you could be? Look at me. I'm living my dream. I tell my clients all the time, I am. I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5. I'd rather build my vision every single day because I've reclaimed my energy. And every everything is energy. For every time you engage with them, and I know some of us are in complex situations, kids involved getting divorced. Who's getting divorced? Yeah, get the finances yet? I pray. We got to get spiritual on that one, because them people are no joke. Yeah, but it will be over. It will, someday it will be over. It can't last forever. Yeah, it can't last forever. But who could you be? Where could we redistribute this energy to? Everything is energy, and they take up so much. We need to understand the way you feel you're not worthy. Some of my clients, when they started working with me, they only ever bought stuff on sale. Now, it's not a bad thing. I like a bargain. But do you always need to end up with the fluorescent trainer system? You might like the black pair that's never on sale. Like, let's treat yourself. Some of us don't treat ourselves. We don't do nothing nice for us. And I'm not talking hair and nails, because that's a lot nowadays. Everybody's doing hair and nails. Some of us need to leave the WhatsApp groups. You're worrying about your chakras and your auras. You need to worry about that family WhatsApp group you're in that is a toxic playground. Okay, I can't leave. If I left the group, they're all going to say. So what do? You're sticking it where the same dynamics play out online. Am I lying? How many of you here need to leave a toxic WhatsApp group? Do it now. Get that phone out, sister. Come on. Curly girl, come on. But we don't. Why? Because we're too nice and we're too agreeable. And what don't we want to do? I don't want to upset no one. So what, you think you're responsible for everybody's happiness? Is that not an ego? That you think you're responsible for their happiness? I don't know about you, but I struggle keeping myself happy, let alone everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I should have gone to gym today at 6:30 this morning. One day I'll get me size 8 waistline, one day. But I do know there's some girls who've had a bit of treatment. I might have a word with them. They can tell me how to get it ASAP. But ultimately I tell people we don't want quick fixes. We want it back our sex ladies. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Unless you like it a bit more rugged. Each to their own, you know what I'm saying? No judgment, no judgment, no judgment. We like a bit of hair pulling every so often, don't we, ladies? Oh, maybe that's Michelle. Now, I'm here to take your questions. I am Keeley Taverner. I am a psychotherapist. I should have been a comedian. But I might do both, you know what I'm saying? Someone's got to make the ladies laugh about things that make our heart cry, innit? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have that day, innit? You're just driving or in the shower. You ever have that? When you can't pull back the tears, innit? That's a soul crack. Not a nice place to be, but you know what? Sometimes we need it. Because we mask and we hide and we become inauthentic. And the more inauthentic you come, you're gonna end up banging on the doctor's door, and what's he gonna say? Which pill you want? How many milligrams? And if you're not careful, he'll leave you on them. Do we really want that? Or do we want to learn to advocate for ourselves? To stand up for ourselves? To befriend guilt rather than run away from it? Or do you want to be like Moaning Mildred, who's still going on about what happened in 1985 to any earlobe that will listen? I've had about 5 past me today. It's your choice. God, Spirit, however you choose to call it, gave us free will. But what happens is when you decide to let go, your ego is going to kick off. And some of them are going to miss them. And yes, we should miss them. It's hard. But you've got to choose your hard in life. Choose your hard. Am I lying? Now, I want to thank you all for listening. And I'm happy to take a question or 2 or 5. But we keep it like the vaginas, nice and tight, okay? We don't want no long stories today. Come and find me. Who'd like to ask? You're not asking for you, you're asking for a friend. A bit like Stephen Bartlett. It's always his friends, isn't it? You ever notice? Oh, my friend's in a difficult relationship. I'm sure he is, Stephen, I'm sure he is. One question for the woman giving it her all here tonight. Befriending guilt. Guilt is a visceral. It's going to happen in the body. Notice it. You notice it. So you're developing your body awareness. And then, if you choose to, with a pen and paper, remember them, we're young enough, aren't we, right? We write down what it says to you. Because there's a dialogue between you and your guilt that happens like that. As we develop our awareness, we begin to sit with it and notice what it says. And the more you notice, you'll see that it's rather irrational. But we want to expose it, we want to lance it out of you like a boil. Anybody had a boil here? Yeah? We want to lance that. Remember, when it goes bang, one of them. That's what you need to do with it. Get the visual on that. So that you just begin to see. And sometimes, you know, this is also connected to the compassion for yourself. Come on, you wouldn't treat the man selling the big issue outside Tesco's the same way you talk to yourself, would you? You see, we're hypocrites, aren't we? We're all nicely to everybody, pixie dust, right? But if someone gives you a present, we feel uncomfortable. We can't take a compliment. Am I lying? You take a compliment, it's like Superman and kryptonite. We feel very uncomfortable. And these are things that we need to grow into. We need to grow into that. So that awareness around guilt, so that you can hear the dialogue, you hear the venom that you actually speak to yourself. And sometimes you speak back, sometimes you don't, sometimes you just need to expose it. Any other questions? What other question? Go on, girl. Do I think love, what was that? Love addiction, yeah, I mean, but you know, usually, with the psychotherapist, isn't it? We're always going to go mummy, daddy. We're going to want to look at your attachment patterns, isn't it? But the reality is, as, you know, Garbe Mate talks about, most people are addicted to everything. It doesn't even matter the addiction. It's about how people deal with emotional wounding. And we're all trying to find the best ways that we can. So people can be addicted. It is what it is, but then, you know, then what? Because there's always a honeymoon phase. Yeah, you might have a dude, he goes honeymoon phase, done with you, off to the next one. You fell in love with him, looking at your phone, 2 blue ticks, going crazy, right? Because you're waiting for a reply, right? Next thing you know, he's got someone else on the old WhatsApp screen. Mind games, madness. It's not nice. So yeah, these things are true, absolutely. But they're always far more complex. They're always far more complex than just that surface level behaviour. That's why we go underneath. And then when we do the other stuff we put on place, the self-care strategies, the yoga, the meditation, they sit differently. So many of us are trying to get the quick fix. And it has its place. But the difficult stuff underneath doesn't get dealt with, and that's what I really want for people. And that's why if you catch me on TikTok or any of my books, I'm not backwards at coming forwards. I'm not the therapist who's going to sit there and nod her head, you know what I'm saying? What was that like? That sounds very troubling. Okay, you decided to call him. What was going on for you Friday night, Sally? Okay. No. I'll be like, why? What happened? Come on, girl. I want a testimony off you. What happened? We do it with love. We do it with laughter. I help people through one-to-one psychotherapy. I also offer my program, Navigate Narcissism Now, which is all about empaths. It's all about our people-pleasing ways. And I encourage you here, we've got me books, Michelle. There's me lovely Michelle, I've known her since I had no teeth. Grew up on the same estate in West London. Any West London people? We stand alone and we stand victorious. And we're all right. We go outside our circles, don't we, girl? We made it to Birmingham. Hey, hey, Cuba. So you can find me in the books. If you really want to catch me, you catch me on TikTok. But also I'm more than happy to be a companion to anyone who's tried everything. I'm usually the last resort. They've tried everything and then they think, you know what? I'll try something a bit different. I'll try a bit of curls. Any further questions before the lady gives me the wink, wink, nudge, nudge? You need to go. For you, 3 for 15, sweetheart. Michelle, get the machine out. Come on. We're going to get out of that car park today. I'll tell you. Come on. We're raising funds here. Any other questions? I'll come to you. Giggle, girl. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's me. Yeah. I don't think my client can cope if they respect. No, yeah. When people come to see me, they come to see me. I know my coach is always like, oh, maybe you can get more people in, and I think, well, maybe I just don't want to let it go. You know, us empaths have got a problem letting go, right? I wouldn't want to let it go. It's what came out of my most difficult time in my life, and so I want to help others who go through this perplexing situation. Because some of us actually, on a small level, if they won't leave you alone, question why don't you change your phone number? But some of us don't like that. There's ways we can protect ourselves, especially if we struggle, because it can be hard to let go, and I get it. It's no joke. However, everything is energy, and these people will drain your energy, like leaving your Google Maps on your phone next to you got 100%, you're down to 50%. They drain your energy. And is it no wonder our physical health, mental health, spiritual health suffers? Because they live in it. Don't they get in there? They get right inside your head. So I want to thank you for this opportunity for me to wax lyrical. Clearly I have gone off script. Michelle will showcase our lovely books and merchandise available for you. Tell a friend, tell a foe. Don't tell your narcissist partner, because remember, they're never the problem. Are they? They're always right. I never call a narc a narc. You'll suffer for that one. Am I lying? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you watch this video? Why don't you read this book? Now you will see gaslighting in full effect nicely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no joke. Get help, get support, either with me or me, because I think I'm pretty good at dealing with this specialist area of interest. Please scan the barcode, and if you scan in the next 5 minutes, Michelle is going to give you the deal of your lifetime, ladies. This is one you cannot pass up on. Go on, girl. Zooms, face to face. I am happy to be of assistance anytime. Just scan my details there. Thank you very much. I hope it was beneficial. And well, the PowerPoint was there, but we prefer to just go live, right? Thank you.